Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Goff gonna open up with a throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Achane. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll go play action with Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. 3rd and short, Jackson. He's got his man. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Vegas.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A 1st down throw for Jackson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, Look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
It's first down, and they'll run. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. And he will dive into the end zone. LaDainian Tomlinson. Touchdown, Raiders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That'll be caught, and he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 20 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 7. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Third and 5.
Super one. 180.
Now, Goff. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go from Oakland. Patterson now to return it. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now with Jackson. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. He's got it down the sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Lone back gets the handoff. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And it's picked up by the defense. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end. Rumble, young man, rumble! Oh, look at the big guys scooping that fumble up and knowing exactly what to do with it.
And now, Kate, look at the celebration. No offense to corners or pretty linebackers or those guys running, but just like it.
This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
1st and goal, Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll get it up to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a 1st. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Throws this one deep down. Brought in deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. Throw is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
From the gun, Jackson. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders Raiders get it back after making their third first-half interception. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Play fake, Jackson. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down. As they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Swift has them the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, gonna get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up. Here's a throw. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this, when you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts the pressure on the other to perform.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Buying some time right. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. First down, here's Lamar. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Nick Cross has it. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's Lamar. He's got it deep downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And the pass is caught. Tack 2 more onto the score. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got him, that's Moss. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and manageable, he's throwing. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Now Jackson on 3rd down. This is Moss. He's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Jackson's going to throw again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. We'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And all it can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. And dose of the hurry up here. Jackson now on 3rd. He rolls to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great-looking catch. But he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He'll throw it. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
We've set it downs from the 37. On 1st down, Jackson. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Trying to get it with the option here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And they could have taken the lead, but he misses the point after. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Patterson now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. We've set it downs from the 37. Play action now with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. Making the call himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a first down.
Home already.
Lamar back to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
13. What? Yo.
Sending him on the dive. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. That run broke a little better than I think they expected, Brock. You don't hand it to your fullback expecting to score from that distance.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but these fullbacks of today are not the fullbacks of yesteryear. There's no more neck rolls. These guys today can move, and they like to show off when they get a chance.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the NFC Pro Bowlers break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Shoves him off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again is Lamar. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. These guys leading by 7. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Dump off to his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Buys time, rolling right. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Buying some time left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And they come through with a defensive touchdown, and they trail by only 1. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Brought in right side. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick 1st down, and he freezes that clock. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, here's Lamar. Buying some time right. That one's complete right side. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taking a shot deep here. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Swift. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.